Welcome back to Potentially Ill-Conceived Productions here in Arizona. As always, I am Phil, your gatekeeper in this late night session of our program. Tonight we are going to be smoking a Whiskey Sunset by Zeal Cigars, a company here in Phoenix. And they roll their own, and this is one of their house brands that they roll on site here in Phoenix. This is a 6x50 Toro. We have a Cameroon wrapper around a Nicaraguan binder and Nicaraguan and Dominican long fillers. This is a middle going down towards mild cigar, and it's the first time I've ever had one. The first time I've had a well, not the first time, but the first time in a long time when I've had a freshly hand rolled cigar here in town. Now, this wasn't fresh. I mean, this had been rolled and it had been in their humidor, but it didn't get shipped from someplace else. So we're going to pop the cap off, and we're going to go from there. All right, let's get a dry draw on this puppy. I need to bring a little bit more off. There we go. That this has a closed foot on it, so I'm not getting a real intense dry draw off of this. So I'm going to peel a little bit off of that tobacco off the foot. Getting a little bit of earthiness, a little bit of sweetness also with that. Interesting. I had told you a couple weeks ago that I had found a new tobacconist. Zeal is the one that I found. This is where I picked up the Mycalif tobaccos, or cigars. And I got talking with Justin at Zeal today, and he was telling me that they roll their own right there, you know, in the building, and they have a separate humidor for their house brands. And so, of course, I had to move from the humidor where I was at, where I was located, to get into the house brand humidor. And that's where we found this little puppy and a couple other ones. But this is the first one we talked about. So we're going to yeah, a little bit of earthiness, a little bit of sweetness in there. But we know how that all goes. So let's get into getting this fired up and see what we've got here to go. Temperature is going to get down to about 60 degrees tonight here. It's got a good draw on it. The the wrapper looks really good. I've got a little blemish down on the right down here on the wrapper. I'm not going to pick at it. The cigar comes in a really cool newspaper-like wrapper, so I was pretty interested to see that. Nice aroma to the tobacco. Very nice aroma. Still getting that earthiness on, even on the retro hail at this point in time. But I know as with every cigar, until we get about 2 inches into this thing, the tobaccos are not going to really give up the goods up until that point in time, and so we've got to work our way through up to that point to see what the cigar is actually going to give it up. The biggest thing about going and getting this cigar is it goes in line with my always saying, support your local tobacconist, because every big brand that's out there started as a local brand. I would love to see every single house brand, because I've got a couple other house brands for another tobacconist that we're going to do here in the next few days. I would love to see these house brands just take off and have them be as successful as they possibly can, because there is a market out there. Still just getting that earthiness. This is a very mild to medium cigar in there. It's got a little bit of mouthfeel in there that's kind of interesting. This would be a cigar that you could start the morning up with your coffee. And it would definitely fit in with a whiskey sunset or a bourbon sunset, or even a good Guinness. You know how that goes. Guinness goes with everything. All right, so this is a whiskey sunset by Zeal Cigars here in Phoenix, Arizona. This is a house brand that they roll here in town. Let us know if you've had it. I'm hoping there's some other people other than me have tried this and are willing to talk about it. We're going to smoke this down a little bit further and let the tobaccos get to know one another and give up the goods, and we'll see where we're at from there. Until then, let us know if you've had it, if you liked it, didn't like it, whatever. I really just want to know what you think. And as always, let me know what you're smoking, because I had to go get cigars today, and I actually was looking for a cigar that sold out at Zeal. Somebody came in, a woman came in and bought all of the Cloud Hopper cigars I was looking for. So they're having to get some more so I can give those out a try. But I pay attention to your recommendations, and if I can find them, I'm going to be smoking them. So, but anyway, we're going to keep smoking on this. We'll give you a little heads up later on to let you know what we got going on. Till then, take care of yourselves. Catch you on the flip.